Hello Libra, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you, my dear Libras. Hello, hi. We've got some gorgeous afternoon sun here for you. Just trying to fix this. Okay. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Welcome back if you have been here for a while. It's always lovely to see you. Also in the comments. And let me know if it resonates, please. Also, like, share, and subscribe if you can. Thank you. All right, we're going to hop straight in. Equilibrium after turbulence was what I was given. And what they're showing me is two scales that are being balanced, which is beautiful. So I was immediately asking myself, what has been going on in your life, Libra? Let me know. Let me know what has been going on in your life. I already pre-shuffled all of the cards, and we'll see what wants to come out here. I set the intention for the messages to encourage, elevate, and empower, but also to bring clarity, to bring comfort, to bring healing, and to show the blessings, okay? And we're going to have a look into your situation, the higher view of the situation, and what you can do to help yourself. Let's see what's going on in your life, Libra. Oh my God. This is so fitting. The Nine of Swords, so sleepless nights, possible anxiety, possible angst. There is immediately, though, and this could have something, because they keep saying equilibrium after turbulence. This is clearly the turbulence. You just need to know if you're still in those energies, because some of you are already out of these energies. But if you're still in these energies, just know that you're on your way to move out of those energies and coming back into equilibrium. The thing with the Nine of Swords is that those are her thoughts, right? And if she just looked up instead of, fearing to look up at the fearing of facing your thoughts, your own shadow, then they would disappear very, very quickly, because they're only mind games, and they're here to show you a part of yourself that has been neglected in the past. And really the thing also, if we're talking, because for some of you, I'm definitely getting that you had to deal with, psychic attack here. And not to worry, really not to worry. It's okay. That will pass too. The thing with that is you need to face it head on. You need to say immediately, stop. Immediately say stop to this. It's enough, right? Don't wait it out for the next, 10 days. Don't prolong it that long. It needs to be like straight away, and you need to say it straight away, straight up, with a firm voice. You can yell it even if you want to make it very clear. This is your house. This is your space to F off, right? This is really, really important. And this was meant for very few of you, but I still needed to say it, okay? Good. When it comes to the topic of fear in general, it is always better to look into the lion's mouth or into the mouth of the monster, because then they will disappear. Trust me on this one. It really is true. If you start a run, that's not the best idea. Face it. Really face it. Let's see. This one, yes. Interesting. There it is. Ha! There it is, the Ace of Wands. That's your new beginning right there. And it started small. For some of you, you hardly even noticed it, but it started to creep in. This is something very, very positive. It started to creep in here for you. It's like a seedling that was planted. That saying comes to mind. When they buried us, they didn't know we were seeds. And this is exactly what I'm getting here for you. There were seeds that were planted, and now they're really showing me the grass. I remember there was a reading years ago where the grass came up so strongly. That must have been at least 2 or 3 years ago, pretty much in the beginning of the channel, where someone really loved grass. And I've just been reminded of this. And the feeling, the texture of the grass, and how awesome it is, and how soft, and when you touch it, that is coming up here again. I don't know why, but this must be a very specific message for a person, for one person here. Okay, Yeah, so seeds have been planted, and you know how seeds, how often you don't see them. You wait for them a couple of days, and they don't show, and all of a sudden it rains overnight, and there they are, like 2 or 3 centimeters big, and you cannot ignore them anymore because there they are, but they haven't been there before. And there's also something about how this will spark other incidences in your life, other very positive incidences in your life. There's also the image that you are that seed that has been planted. Exactly. Because again, they're coming back to that saying of, when they buried me, they didn't know I was a seed. And to, that comeback is even stronger. A person that was voiceless once and that is finding their voice again is the most strong voice ever. Ever, Libra, because you cannot take that away from them anymore, not in this lifetime, and probably not in the next one either, because this is something tremendous. They won't give that up. You wouldn't give that up. That which you have gained or which you're about to gain, you will not give up that easily anymore, ever. Because when you fight hard to regain your equilibrium, your balance, to fight for your blessings, for your manifestations to come true, you know exactly what you did here, how much effort you put in here, how much work it costs you to get to this Ace of Wands, to this equilibrium, to the blessings you're about to receive here, Libra. I just want to give you a hug right now. I really do, because I hope you do know and appreciate yourself for the hard work that you put in here. I also see a strong woman, a strong man. This is not gender specific, a strong person, let me say it that way, that is just standing there, so much in their power, so much in their self-love, in their determination, in their values. This is you, so strong. I almost see roots shooting from your feet into the ground, Libra. It's quite something. So, you cannot be pushed over anymore because you have those strong roots down. And this is amazing. And there's a good chance that you lost something, but that something will later turn out to have been a blessing in disguise, because that something that you lost wasn't very stable to begin with. It was good for the time, but as you continue on your personal journey here, that needed to fall away, whatever it was for you. And here's that new beginning. Some of you are very interested in the arts, and there is a strong pull to continue in that way of creativity, of art, to keep pushing with those projects, because they're going to be very, very beneficial for a lot of people and very, very successful. In general, art really heals too. There's art therapy, so you may be inclined to start something like that. I'm getting strong healer vibes from you, Libra. There is a reading that by the time your reading comes out could have been published already, or it will in the next days. Keep an eye out for the community tab, because I will make it public once it has been published. It's a Patreon exclusive as a thank you reading to all the patrons for their support. But you just click on the link and then you can see, because there's a good chance that there is something in there for you. I will also publish, the thumbnail so that you can see if one of the piles resonates with you. Okay? What else? Also, I should mention I'm available for private readings. I still got some spots open for January. If you're interested, you can reach out at universalpowertarot@gmail.com for more insights and just a more personal reading. All the info down below, or you just reach out to me. No? Interesting. There's another ace, but they don't want that. No, no, and yes. 5 of Swords. There is a situation that really causes, a headache. But the ace is right in between. This could even mean between two people. Is this Libra? No. Okay, here we go. That's another person. This could have meant, because they were talking about losing something, this could have been the person that you lost and they lost you, vice versa. This could actually be a sister or a brother that you lost. in terms of they didn't have to be gone, you know. It could have been that there was an argument of some sort or a separation of some sort, and you two no longer speak. It could be that as well, or you actually lost a brother or a sister. My condolences here. And I'm feeling it strongly in my stomach. That's like solar plexus. This other person wants to move on, but they can't. They can't because they're still thinking about you, about the situation here. This could even be talking about a divorce. You could have recently gone through a divorce. Or you're energetically still tied to this person. Let me see what else. No? Okay, I'm sorry. I was going to pull more for this, but they're saying this is for the extended. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to use the Guardian Angel card, and I'll pull more from this and see if I'll get more information here too. Yes. Prayer. Oh my God, okay. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Remember when we were talking about the fear, that fear was an illusion. That's the same with, you know, that's reflected here too. All else is an illusion. There's also, if you lose someone, they're never really gone. There's always that connection, especially if it was a deeper connection that you had with that person. You know, to transcend that, to transcend the anger and to move into forgiveness is what I'm getting here. This is for your sake. If you're new to this channel, I need to make this clear. The forgiveness, first of all, I don't believe in, you know, stressing it and pushing yourself in a direction that you don't really want to go into, because that means that there are still unresolved emotions that need to be resolved before you can move into forgiveness. Because forgiveness is something that comes naturally after you're moving through the emotions. It'll just be there one day. It'll just be there. Of course, you can work on the emotions, on feeling the emotions when it comes to your situation, and that's going to help a bunch. But really transcend it, moving into forgiveness, to let go of this person, of the energies. Yeah, help me always remember that you exist within everyone and everything, because they exist in this person too. They exist in you. They exist, you know, it's all around. And once you are at that point, at least when you can make it conscious once a day that this is the truth too, I need to say, because there's the human perspective too, right? Where, again, where there's anger, and where there needs to be anger too, because when someone wronged you, it is good to feel the anger about that. That means, you know, you have good boundaries, because if you didn't allow yourself to feel the anger, let's say, the frustration, the disappointment, that would mean that you're disengaging from your feelings and not being loyal to yourself ultimately. And that's why that's so important. But also the higher view. And if you allow yourself to, you know, see the higher view in this situation once a day, let's say, right? And this is going to help you, because then you're no longer so much in, again, in this position. Because when you're looking down, it's all about perspective. When you're looking down, you don't see much. But as you're looking up, again, not only will you see this, like your fears, your thoughts about the situation, but also they will disappear. They will become, all of a sudden you can see them. You no longer just imagine what they could be, but you actually see them. And it's like, oh, okay, okay. And that's so, so important. Again, I can only say, trust me on this one. This is so important to look at it, to not imagine what it could be like, but to go into the situation and see for yourself, what is it really? What's the reality of things? This is important. Okay, I'm very, very much looking forward to taking this over to the extended for you here, Libra, because I feel there's more that wants to come out, but there's a good reason why they stopped me with the tarot here and wanted me to pull from the Guardian Angel cards, because there was quite a bit that wanted to come through with this, and we're going to pull more tarot cards by the looks of it, and also get some advice for you, what you can do in your situation. All right, I'm sending you so much love, light, and shadow, my dear Libras. I really hope this was helpful and or insightful for you. And I'll either see you over on Patreon or next time. Sending you so much love. Bye-bye.